Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here then welcome to the channel. Hi, it's Sal here, back again with another reaction video, and today we are looking... I'm excited for this one, guys. I'm excited for this one. It's been, you know, poking at me, prodding at me. It's been on my YouTube recommended, it's been on my Facebook page. I can't get away from this game. I can't get away from it, and I haven't looked at it until now. 6 Days in Fallujah. Now this may sound familiar to you. It doesn't to me personally, but it may sound familiar to you. 6 Days in Fallujah it's a tactical military shooter. However, it was meant to be released back in 2010 and didn't due to controversy surrounding the game when it was first announced, because it follows very true stories of the Iraq War. You know, true stories of Marines, soldiers, Iraqi civilians, all who fought Al-Qaeda during the toughest urban battle since 1968. It was slated to be a very good game. It was slated in controversy because the Iraq War and the things going on there were very recent at the time of 2009-2010. So it was called off. It was pushed back, I think it was then pushed back to 2016, and the developer went bankrupt, if I remember rightly. I guess it's been left till now. I don't know what the exact story is surrounding this game as to why it's now being decided to be brought out now, but I want to begin by saying this game could change the face of combat games. This game could be, and I haven't seen the trailer yet, so don't get me wrong, I could be completely wrong, and I'm happy to admit that, but the fact this focuses on very real parts of the war, of the Iraq War, is interesting. It's very interesting. We could see some things that we're not comfortable with, that we haven't seen before in games like Battlefield or Call of Duty, where it's very much, very Hollywoodified, if that makes sense. This is going to be very real to a degree. It's true stories. It's gonna be emotional, but I'm gonna stop talking. It's a 3-minute odd trailer, so you know how I love long cinematic trailers. I have not seen this, guy, so I am really pumped. I am really looking forward to seeing this for the first time with you, sharing the reaction. Let's get straight into it.
Saddam had been captured.
Oh, I can see why there may have been controversy. I can see. I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna pause it anymore, but I can see.
Saddam had been captured. The Iraqi army scattered. Lawlessness and fear gave al-Zarqawi his moment, and he was prepared. They seized Fallujah, and the city was the first to suffer under their black banner.
These terrorists were armed to the teeth. No one will fight against them.
It had to be stopped, or the country will turn over to Al-Qaeda.
It was a fortress. It was a well-prepared city, buttressed, waiting for us to come.
The only way you can clear a city is you have to search every house, you have to search every room, and you have to root out every insurgent.
We sustained hundreds and hundreds of casualties. A third of my battalion was killed or wounded.
It was the bunkers they would build inside houses. And you would go in the house, it'd be all quiet, and then they would open up on you or shoot you through a hole in the wall.
If they didn't hit you right away with a machine gun, they would draw you all the way back to the back of the house where there's really nowhere to escape.
There's such a fear, so you're standing in front of the door. You kick down that door, and there's a sense of relief. You only feel it if you survive.
We can tell you our stories. We can show you our scars. But some moments must be experienced.
I think we've done a really good job of appreciating service members. I think we've done a very poor job of telling the actual story of what happened.
It's this is going to be different. I think this is going to be different. It's good though. It's so good that we actually get to play and experience a game. And I mean, we cannot, unless you've served yourself, we cannot even begin to comprehend what these servicemen and women have been through. No idea. And I think games like Battlefield, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty do such a poor job of really showing that, but it is also a very hard thing to show. I think it's very difficult to really bring the whole realism of combat to life, to the viewer through a game. It's so difficult, right? I think a lot of people play Call of Duty and go, oh yeah, I can go to Iraq, I can kill, I can shoot, I can do these things, that's no problem, easy. I do it in a game, it's fine, it's the same thing. It's not the same thing, come on now, it's not the same thing. It's going to be good to see what this game brings to the table and go through the true events. Now, this is going to be, what, 5%, if that, of what they experienced, of what the people who created this game, and what the actual game's based off those people, the servicemen and women's stories. We're going to see like 5% or feel 5% of what they've gone through, because there's just no way. And even as he said at the end there, they've done which isn't the greatest advertisement
for a poor job of telling the actual story of what happened.
Isn't the greatest advertisement to a game I've ever heard, but it's true. It is so true. It's going to be so difficult to really bring this to life in a way, but the fact the game is based off of, or recreates, it's not even based, it recreates the true stories, that's going to be really cool to see. I'm not sure what the release date, I think the release date was March, June, something like that, but it's going to be cool to see exactly what 6 Days in Fallujah is all about. We may play it here, so stay tuned for that. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments if you agree. It'll be really cool to see your guys' opinions on this type of game. As much as I enjoy games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, they are just that, they are just games, right? And they do not come close to what real combat is like, or what real people feel when they're in that situation. And I think it's always going to be like that. It's going to be very difficult. You can't recreate that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what 6 Days in Fallujah really does with its audience, especially with the controversy surrounding it. But I feel it does need to be released, and we do need to experience it, we need to play it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know if there's any other reactions that you want to see. I will see you, as always, in the next one. Appreciate all of you. Take care.